So imagine you were a puppy, and you would run an illegal brothel to finance your studies? Well, this is the crux of Extracurricular, also known as Human Class, a Netflix Korean TV series released on April 29, 2020. It is hard to classify Extracurricular as part of a specific genre. It is a series containing elements of thriller and crime. It did make noticeable waves upon its release in South Korea for its unprecedented portrayal of the dark sides of student life in South Korea and touching on the sensitive topic of underage prostitution. South Korean film industry is hardly a stranger to tackling difficult societal topics. However, the young student as an anti-hero, underground pimp, was certainly something new combined with several attractive variables. The entire main cast is giving their all as far as performances go. This is the first time when the 18 star Kim Dong-ae is really allowed to perform at all the colors of the rainbow. Looking back at his work in 18, Itaewon Class and Sky Castle, it is in fact startling how different his performance is in Extracurricular. We can postulate safely from his interviews
안녕하세요, 배우 김동희입니다.
that personality-wise, the real Kim Dong-ae is very far indeed from the shy and reserved loner seen in Extracurricular, yet his performance is highly convincing. The combination of a reserved character and the occasional scenes that seem to intentionally leak out more of Kim Dong-ae's real nature contribute to the unpredictable and somewhat psychotic aura. Park Jo-hyun plays the character of Kyuri, who is the polar opposite of Kim Dong-ae's Jisoo. Kyuri is extroverted, lacks filtering, and has the confidence of a stereotypical rich kid.
뭐 섹스한다고?
Opposites attract, but not necessarily to the degree you'd expect, leaving many loose ends for a potential Season 2. Speaking of Season 2, it's been soon over 2 years and Netflix still hasn't announced anything either way regarding the future of the series. Considering the relative success of Season 1 and the loyal fanbase, it would sound like absolute madness from Netflix to cancel the show, let alone not to say a single word regarding the future of a series at some point. But this is Netflix we're talking about, and being the 9th most watched Korean TV series of 2020 may not mean much to a gigantic corporation who already has a track record of, let's say, unreliable behavior. We will have to wait and see. At the earliest, Season 2 might come out in 2023 realistically. The series creator Jinmin Kim has of course moved on to other projects for the moment. But the door is not shut on continuing the story unless Netflix will state otherwise later on. Visually, this 10-part series is a pleasure to the senses. I mean, a lot of thought has been given for the settings, angles, and vibrant colors. Story-wise, Extracurricular is not out to make a strong statement about crime or prostitution, but it surely underlines the problems of youngsters in Korean society. The audience will find themselves rooting for the anti-hero despite his dark and disturbing double life. It is not only due to puppy eyes of Jisoo, but the toxic Ilchin bullies at his school and the Jopak gangs bring contrast to Jisoo's actions and his willingness to survive on his own, and illustrating the ridiculously high semester fees in Korea, tantamount to state-assisted robbery. It is the expenses of a Korean student that incentivize his criminal behavior. So in a sense, the series is making a strong statement regarding this sector of the Korean society. Jisoo's goal of earning the money is only to secure himself, to allow him to lead a normal, even boring life. He has a goal and an end date in mind for his dark business. But as fate would have it, things get out of hand fast, Extracurricular is a super high-octane roller coaster ride that keeps intensifying in unpredictable ways and doesn't let you go. The end twist keeps you wanting for more, and with so many plot elements left open-ended, there would be plenty of material to draw from for a season 2. Let's talk about the music as well, because no one else is doing it. The title theme, Speak for Yourself, is created by Hwan Sang-chung featuring Jungle Man. It has to be the all-time sexiest and the most exciting title track I've ever had the pleasure of feasting my ears with. Whenever this tune kicks in, you instantly know you're in for the roller coaster of a lifetime. Tons of work has been done on this track. That, on the surface, may sound simplistic, but it features many funky out-of-sequence sound effects, rich layering all together, and dirty rock guitar riffs that invite you to dance your socks off, combined with the vortex-like effects. In the beginning, the up and down the scale crunchy bridge guitars, repeating screams and howls with the repeating lyrics, "Speak for yourself." It is one of the very few series where, no, I do not want to skip the intro under any circumstances, Netflix, you utter maniac. Credit where credit is due also to the TG animation design. The rest of the soundtrack also contains catchy and memorable tracks such as the song Freudian Slips and instrumental tracks from various artists. Many videos have already been made on the abundant symbolism in the series. For example, the hermit crab and the beetle, and the concept of Jesus Morales, or him changing his nature and burying his own relationships, along with his own identity. If you're looking for a certified thrill ride, with societal commentary, engaging characters, tough moral questions, mastermind music, and nerve-wracking twists, then Extracurricular is a series for you. If you like this content, please give a like, subscribe, and be saved by Mrs. Bell. If you'd like, you can also follow me on the FlickLab podcast here on YouTube, and you can also find it in podcast players. I'm also on Twitter. See you next time!